Hello and welcome back to the channel, D-MANTV. Myself, D-Man. Before we start, usual stuff, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Help the channel grow, and that be much appreciated. Yeah, so I'm back again. Didn't think I'll be back so soon, but the news has just broken from David Ornstein about Alexander Isak. Another twist in the tale, this long-winded tale, this saga that don't seem to want to end. So yeah, it reads, Alexander Isak adamant he will not play for Newcastle again. Even if the window closes without exit, the 25-year-old views his NUFC career over and there's no wish to reintegrate. Clubs say he's not for sale, but exploring the market amid Liverpool interest, and a striker wants Liverpool. Now, that puts Newcastle in a precarious situation because we know the stance that we've taken. He's not for sale. Liverpool came with this dibby bid of 110 million pounds early on in the window, well, a few weeks ago. But there hasn't been a second bid. And the talk is that we are holding out for 150 million minimum, but we don't want to sell him. Now, we all saw Eddie Howe's comments again at the weekend about Isak. I won't say he threw him under the bus, but he made it adamant that he only wants to play for Newcastle. He basically said that Isak's place, his head's not in the right place, and he's not going to be reintegrated just yet. Not going to be training with the rest of the team, and he's not going to be there for the Villa game. And you know, if it was easy enough to change his mind, he would have done it already. So from that, it's pretty clear that, you know, Isak is staying strong in his stance. I believe that Eddie Howe wants the situation resolved quickly and he wants him out. But I think it's the PIF that want him to stay because they want us to, you know, make a statement. We know the chairman's thoughts on Isak. He loves Isak, but not only that, we don't want to be seen as a rollover, a pushover. So where does that leave things now? Because it sounds like he's gonna down tools. He's not going to play. What option do we have? Do we put him in the reserves? Do we let him rot? Or hopefully that he comes to his senses? Or do we just, you know what, say, all right, fair enough, let's do business with Liverpool at a decent price. But what is a decent price? Because this now puts Liverpool in a stronger position. They can effectively offer not the 150, but more than 110, more like 115, 120. And, you know, it's still a lot of money at the end of the day. And if you don't, no one wants to keep a player that doesn't want to be here, let alone the reaction from the fans as well. Because if the fans were turning on him back then, pretty much everyone would turn on him now. He's seen as a snake, disruptive. You know what I mean? And he has disrupted the transfer window. You know, no two ways about it. What do we do? Like, let me know in the comments. Like, what's your thoughts on the situation? Do we hold strong, stand strong, and say he's not for sale and let him suffer because of the contract that he signed? Still got 3 years left. Or do you want him out so we can get a replacement? Or is it too late to get a replacement? I see the link to Jacob Ramsey. He's not a striker. This is still not through the door. So we still need 2 strikers. Yeah? If he's not going to play for us, we need 2 strikers. Do we have enough time in this window to secure 2 strikers? I don't think we do. So what do we do? I'm all ears for suggestions because I'm a bit baffled at the moment. Like yesterday, it was leaning towards him reintegrating. Shows you that the tier 1 journalists know nothing. Today, he's not playing for us again. So which one is it? You know what I mean? And who's pushing this agenda? Is it his agent? And I see a lot of blame on the agent. Or is it time that we put the blame on him? The majority of the blame on Isak. Because he's his own man, he's 25 years old, not a boy. He can make his own decisions. So if you really was unhappy with the movement, you could sack your agent, but he hasn't done so. So where do we place the blame here? You know what I mean? But listen, our season starts on Saturday, and we are no closer to securing a striker, let alone 2. You know what I mean? So it's all embedded. So this is going to flood the headlines all day. My personal view, I was still holding out a little bit of hope that he'd stay for another year. I was kind of over it before, but you know what? I want him gone now, innit? This is too much disruption. You know what I mean? But I still stand. My stance is still the same. Unless we secure an adequate replacement, and I'm not talking about Isak because he's the Wilson replacement. We can't. Unless they're going to give us the 150 million, which now it doesn't look like they will do, because he's pushing for the move. Yeah, he's put that. You know, the transfer request will come next. End of the day, that's going to come in the next, probably this day or tomorrow. That's going to come, and that's going to put us in a really precarious situation. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Are we back to being just when we thought there was light at the end of the tunnel with this Chow signing and the other links? Now look. Anyway, let me know in the comments and I'll see you in a bit. Peace.